Hello,
Bye.
everybody.
Hello,
Hello, girls.
hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Stay alive.
Na, na, na. Can you imagine, girls,
Hello.
if we like always, everybody will like say hello each other, like, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, I've been waiting for you.
You, me too, me too.
Wow. So good to see you, girls.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello,
Hello.
everyone out there.
Girls, imagine if every family was like a musical and people to each other instead of talking to each
That would be amazing. Wow.
other. Honey, I'd like some coffee, please.
Wow.
Somebody respond, please.
Yes,
Can
honey,
you?
right away I bring you your cup.
No,
You
no, no.
are the best.
But you eat already too much. I will not be.
Did you just call
Nicely say no.
I sure did, cause you
Oh
can.
no, my heart is broken.
I just wonder how we will argue by singing.
Oh,
I told you, and you didn't. Something like that.
don't you dare talk to me like that.
Otherwise, I kill you, kill you.
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
no, 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 no. You say yes to me.
yeah,
That's not the right way to say what you should say. I like that.
Wow. That's a really cool suggestion, Aaliyah.
I
I might,
guess you will try it today.
I might try that at home. You know when they say on commercials, "Don't try that at home."
Yeah.
Do try this at home.
Do try this at home, yes.
It's okay.
Then share with us.
Yes, please tell us how it worked on the next episode. Mm.
So, girls, what's this all about, huh? What's this party all about? Singing and having fun?
Yes, and harmonizing with
No
each
idea.
other, with
I'm
our
just
noise.
thinking, what's going on?
I just came for the party.
I
Me
don't
too.
know what will be. Yeah, doesn't matter.
That's good. That was fun. That's-
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question.
All right.
As part of this project that we're doing, which is called Harmony in the Home, one of the questions that came up that I was reading on a forum, well, Facebook forum, same thing. Um, it Somebody was asking, like, how do I get my husband to take out trash without having to remind him all the time? So, what do you girls think?
Mm. Interesting,
Ooh.
interesting question. Mm. Rizal.
Me?
Always like Gazal.
Yeah.
That's your turn. So you have to just say many times how much you need. I always say the way how you say to your husband or whatever who is you asking for, it works. Because all the time it's like we are using different tone. I didn't realize that before, but now I start seeing like it doesn't matter what you say and how you say. It depends how you say. Wow, you're can you take it or something. It's like that's what I use. What about you girls? Any idea?
Okay, so
Yeah.
the tone of the voice, whether you're nagging or whether you're irritated or whether you're like honestly trying to remind him about anything, any mood in the back. That's what you're saying? The tone?
Yes, yes, yes. Because you can
Wow.
say it differently. Actually, you can say you didn't take that out again, and you can be mad. You can be very, you know, frustrated, and he will feel, and the man will feel that. So it will not work. You say, okay, you need it, you can take it. That's your problem. And but you can say a different way.
That's so cool.
How? Show us. How would you say it, Pooja?
Honey, can you take the trash out today, please? So sweet, so
Oh.
smelly.
I'll be like, oh, yeah? Oh.
Yes. So that is the one way. It can be so many different way. It's not like this way is right or wrong. This is just try. I always say try a different way and see which one works for you.
That
That's it.
works.
Yeah. That.
I think it works. How about you, Polina?
Yeah, I mean, like Gazal said, the tone. It's all I you know, as I shared with you before, girls. In my house, we're like children, you know. So it's like, who's gonna take out the garbage today? Who's gonna take out the garbage? Is it you? And I was like, me? Okay, it could be me.
Oh my God, Paulina, when you're saying that, even I already feel I want to go and take that garbage out because you say, wait, it's like, mommy.
Yeah.
Pick me.
Me, exactly. Okay, it could be you today, Aliyah. Okay.
Hey, take out trash.
Yeah, you make it like a game, you make it fun. You know, if you're having fun, I noticed saying or asking for anything when you're asking, or when you just want to share something, or if you're having fun saying it, then the other person is having fun like hearing it.
Yeah.
And then it's not what you say, they just want to do whatever you said. They couldn't even hear maybe what you said, but they're doing it because you're having so much fun with what you're saying.
Do you think it could work if you just walk past trash can and you're like, pumpkin?
Usually, no, doesn't work.
I don't
Actually,
know.
it doesn't work for me. For me, it doesn't work for me. Yes. We don't know.
It worked
Yes.
either. I was just curious if you guys saw it work.
I tried. It didn't work for me. That's what I'm saying. Maybe for some people, yes.
Because for every woman it's different, right?
Yes. And men too.
And men too. Yes. What works for one woman doesn't necessarily work for the other, as well as the man. You know, what works for one man doesn't work for the other, and each woman has her own, you know, flair and her own what?
Like each woman has her own flair.
Flair, yeah. And her own self-expression that makes her feel good. And when a man feels that, and he goes into that fun, that pleasure of hers, and then of course he wants to do anything and everything. But when he hears, you know, like a different tone that's like harsher, or you know, making him wrong, or something's wrong, then he feels wrong, and then he doesn't want to play.
Yeah, it sounds to me what you're describing is what we talk about with the kids and in our SAGE program, right? It's like every family member is your player. Yes. And if you make it into a game, so for instance, at our house, in the beginning, it required lots of reminders, right? It's Thursday, trash day, Thursday, trash day. And I realized I have to start early, like at 4 p.m. I go in, it's Thursday, trash day, then it's 6 p.m. and so on. But then by 10 o'clock, if the trash is not taken out and whoever's responsible for that trash that day is already in bed, I'll wake them up. You know, they're like, let's go. So they did it twice, so now like they're kind of keeping each other accountable. Another thing we do is we put it on the fridge. So Thursday, the trash day, but it does require somebody remembering it. So there's different ways, right? And I like how you said that, Polina, is everybody comes up with their own style, like whatever works. Wow.
Yeah. What I'm so curious, like what is the reaction of the family when you wake them up at night?
It's like, oh, come on, mom.
We'll do it tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, like it's the end of the day. It's
Yeah.
gotta be inside by tomorrow. So you had plenty of time to take it out earlier. I just did it once. It worked out.
Nice.
It's just, basically, I guess you would call that keeping accountable for the day, like if you be out. I also did one time, this is after my son left to Orlando. My husband forgot to take out trash. So this is Friday, and it was summertime, right? So the dumpster outside starts smelling really bad. And like every time you go to your car and back, it's like, this is not happening. So I had my husband take it. He had to take it to the dumpster, to the dump, and he had to pile everything onto the trailer, take the trailer on Sunday when it was his day off, and ever since, he's like, I'm not doing this again. I'm making sure trash is out.
Wow.
It works for me, but something like this.
Good experience, actually.
I tried different things. That's the only thing that worked.
Good for you. Good for you. Trying and finding a way that works.
The
Mhm.
military approach worked for me.
And you really have to, like before it become as a habit, you have to repeat it. Don't miss that steps. We will miss it. You have to just do it again and over. So
Yeah, I read it in a book that when you're teaching your child habits, let's say making your bed, you gotta remind them for about 7 times until it becomes a habit. But
Mhm.
and if you let them slide one time, just one time,
that's it.
it gets erased, and now you gotta go back to 14 times before.
Wow.
Oh, no.
That's wow. I never knew that.
And of course, like if I asked him to take stuff to the dump in a bad tone, right, like in a forceful or negative tone, even though it's a military style, it's like, well, you guys knew the rules. The rules were the trash is out on Thursday night, and it's all following the rules.
Wow. And then they respect you and then they listen to you, right? And they know you're going to keep them accountable. They know they can count on you. And then it creates a team spirit, right?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, they love
Yeah.
the rules.
Yeah, in a family, you're creating that game like it's for everybody, not just for you. And everybody benefits, right? It's not like, oh, because I want you to take it, so that's why I'll make you. Not just because I want you. I want that. It's not that. But at the same time, you create the game for everybody, and everybody has fun. And it's like it's you. You have to do it. It's like a chore, so you have to do it anyway. But how make it like fun way is totally different.
Yeah.
It's many time like how many time also we working with women and they say, oh, I don't know, whole day I'm with the kids, and when he's coming back from work he's just laying down and watching TV or something, but a whole day I was working and they are pissed off and like they're arguing and fighting with the husband. It's like, okay, how you can do different way? That's another situation, like what you can do. What if you will just, because they're coming back from the battle, right? And just they don't care. They are fighting with you or with somebody else in the workplace. That's another also. Yes.
That brings up a good question. How do you ladies treat your man when he comes home from work, or like when he goes out and brings you money back, or when goes out brings you groceries? Like, how do you treat him? Like, how do you meet him when he walks in the door?
I celebrate him. I mean, he loves the way I greet him. When he comes through the door, I could be in the bedroom. I don't even see him, but when he comes in, I scream out his name. Let's say his name is like, I don't know, Sam, right? And I say, Sam,
I'm so happy.
I'm sorry, you're home. And then yeah, and And then of course, then I come out when if I have a moment, right? If I'm not busy. And then I come out and then he's like smiling. He's so happy. He's like, oh, he said, thank you so much for greeting me this way because it was just so tough out there, like with the, let's say the traffic or the people and then in the stores at work, constantly battling and people fighting. So when he comes home, he wants to come into the safe space where he can relax. And so I can create that with celebration because that's fun for me.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
That really works. And when you talk about it, it really lights you up.
Yeah.
You're so excited, your body's moving, you're like, yeah, Sam.
Yeah. His name is not Sam, by the way. But just for the example.
Is his name Uncle Sam?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Although I'm happy for them too, I mean, hey, they're coming, right? All you could do is just be happy. And yeah, you're here. Welcome.
Uncle Sam from the rice packet.
Oh, that's the one.
You might be hungry.
You know who I thought about, right?
I do.
Okay.
But I realize it's not Uncle Sam, it's Uncle Ben. The rice guy. You talking about the orange packet?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, why don't you want rice in your house, Paulina?
Yeah.
Since you said uncle, that's right away you don't hear Sam or Ben, it's just rice. Came to my mind either.
I think
in the orange package.
Yeah.
I remember my friend, she has like 2 kids, little, so whole day she's watching them. And every time when husband come home, coming back from work, so she realized every time when he's coming back and the little girl, she just run to the door and just meet the father and say, Daddy! And like her husband was like flip change right away. He said, it works. So now every time when he's coming back from work, because he's a construction guy, and like when coming back, he just, okay, go meet your daddy. And now the older and elder son, he said, why? I want to do that too. And they're both going, and he said, good, that I don't have to do anything. They just do my job. And he's just smiling. He's more, soft, and that's another way it works too.
That's so sweet.
Well, it's so sweet.
That's sweet.
Yeah, like especially babies.
Yes, babies is like they don't need anything.
Anything to light him up so that he wants to come home, right?
Yep.
He wants to come home and he knows that he's gonna be loved and loved and loved.
Smooshed.
I do different things. Like depending on the day, like I always try to come up with something different.
Yeah.
So a few days ago, I was working on my bed in the office. So I was like,
ooh, Leah.
He walks in and I was like, sir, are you lost? He was like,
wow.
Man. Sometimes I meet him tickling. Sometimes I, on purpose pretend he's not there. And he's like, are you ignoring me? I was like, not here. Depending on the day.
That's so playful.
Yes, it's playful.
Or I'll throw like a blanket on my head. And obviously he knows I'm right there. So, and he's like, oh, I wonder where Aaliyah is.
He's playing too.
You should record that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. That's a fun game.
So actually, where I got this from is, this is too funny. My 6-year-old, when he goes to tuck her in at night, she has a game. she has a couple of different spots in the house. So when he walks in, she jumps out and scares him, you know, so like surprises him. And because she knows that surprise is +7,
Wow.
7, right? So, and it's hilarious. He walks into the room one day and he's like, I don't know how to not laugh, but she got a calendar, and in the calendar, she wrote down where she's hiding each night.
Wow.
It's under the bed, behind the door, and everything. And then she's like, and the calendar is on the wall. She's like, Daddy, don't look. Don't look. I'm like, this is just too funny. And he plays with it, and he like gets surprised.
He's like, I'll be over here, but just don't know where I'm at.
Yes. Our children can teach us so much.
That's true.
Wow. Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, I want to do a little bit of surprise here and there.
That's so sweet. So fun.
Ladies, as
Surprise
fun
us
as
so
it
many.
is, you know, these 20 minutes run so fast.
Mhm.
That's true. Wow.
Yes,
Already?
they do. Yes, yes. Well, we also want to just share with our listeners that these are power communication tools that we're using here to win the men to our side. And we'll be sharing more of these tools with you on our next episodes. And we'll be having guests, couples, sometimes couples, right, that live in harmony, and they could share their stories. And if you are a couple, the ones that are listening out there, and you have harmonious relationship, please let us know and share with us, and we'd love to have you on our podcast, on this show, and share your story so that
Yeah.
other people can also have harmony in the home.
Yes, we'd love you to hear your stories. And those are the stories that inspire us to continue going too.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good.
I
Thank you,
am-
girls.
Thank you,
Bye.
ladies. That was fun. Thank you. Bye bye.